Welcome back, champions. Today we're diving into a game-changing strategy for sustainable fat loss. We're exploring intermittent fasting, an approach that's revolutionized meal timing and metabolic health. But we're taking it further by pairing it with the ketogenic diet, creating a powerful fat-burning combo. You'll learn how these two methods work together to unlock your body's full potential. We'll break down the science into simple, actionable steps, no calorie counting, no endless cardio. Discover how fasting shifts your body from burning sugar to burning fat, and how ketosis keeps you in that fat-burning zone. We'll show you exactly how to break your fast for maximum results and what foods to avoid. This isn't about quick fixes. It's about a smarter, sustainable lifestyle that boosts energy, sharpens focus, and transforms your body. Ready to ditch the diet roller coaster and ignite real change? Let's get started. Let's go. Confused by endless diet advice? Let's cut through the noise. We're focusing on two proven strategies: intermittent fasting and the keto diet. These aren't fads, they're rooted in real science and human biology. By syncing your eating patterns with your body's natural rhythms, you unlock its fat-burning power. We'll explain how "if" isn't about what you eat, but when and how keto shifts your fuel source from carbs to fat. Together, they create a synergy for all-day fat burning and mental clarity. You'll learn about insulin sensitivity, growth hormone, and autophagy, key processes enhanced by fasting. This is about more than weight loss. It's about energy, focus, and resilience. By the end, you'll have a clear, science-backed blueprint to start your transformation. Intermittent fasting isn't a diet, it's a timing protocol. You cycle between periods of eating and fasting, working with your body's natural rhythms. The most popular method? The 16-8 fast for 16 hours. Eat within an 8-hour window. For example, eat from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., then fast until the next day. During fasting, stick to water, black coffee, or unsweetened tea. No calories. This timing triggers metabolic changes. Insulin drops and your body switches from burning sugar to burning stored fat. No need to change what you eat, just when you eat. The goal is to extend your fasted state so your body taps into fat reserves for energy. This is the foundation of IF's fat loss power. It's simple, flexible, and fits most lifestyles. Ready to try it? Let's break down the benefits. Intermittent fasting is backed by solid science, not just hype. It lowers insulin, making it easier for your body to burn stored fat. Fasting boosts human growth hormone, which helps burn fat and preserve muscle. It also triggers autophagy, your body's natural cellular cleanup, linked to longevity and disease prevention. These changes reduce inflammation and improve metabolic health. Studies show better blood sugar control, less oxidative stress, and improved heart health. Fasting also stabilizes hunger hormones, making it easier to control cravings. You lose fat, not muscle, and feel more in control of your appetite. The result? A leaner, healthier, more resilient you. Let's see how to put this into practice. The 16-8 method is a simple way to start intermittent fasting. Pick an 8-hour eating window that fits your life, like 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. or 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eat 2 or 3 balanced meals during this window, focusing on whole, nutrient-dense foods. No calories during the 16-hour fast, just water, black coffee, or unsweetened tea. Avoid milk, sugar, or sweeteners in your drinks to keep insulin low. Expect some hunger or irritability at first. This is normal and temporary. Start with a shorter fast if needed, then work up to 16 hours. Consistency is key. Stick with your chosen window most days. The quality of your food still matters. Don't use fasting as an excuse for junk food. Hydration helps manage hunger and keeps you feeling good. The 16-8 method is flexible, adjust as needed for your lifestyle. Listen to your body and make gradual changes. With time, you'll unlock the full benefits for fat loss and health. When you begin a fast, your body embarks on a fascinating metabolic journey, shifting its entire energy strategy from the ground up. In our typical eating patterns, our bodies are conditioned to run on a constant supply of glucose, which is sugar derived from the carbohydrates we consume. This glucose is our primary and most easily accessible fuel source. After you eat a meal, your body diligently works to break down the food, and the resulting glucose enters your bloodstream. The hormone insulin is then released to transport this glucose into your cells, where it is used for immediate energy. Any excess glucose that is not needed right away is conveniently stored in your liver and muscles as glycogen for later use. This system works efficiently as long as you keep supplying it with regular meals. However, the real magic begins when you stop eating for an extended period. After approximately 12 hours of fasting, something remarkable happens. Your body starts to run low on its readily available glycogen stores. With no new carbohydrates coming in to replenish them, your system faces an energy crossroads. It must find an alternative fuel to power your brain organs and muscles. This is the moment the metabolic switch is flipped. Your body, in its infinite wisdom, transitions from primarily burning glucose to burning its own stored body fat. This is the fundamental goal of intermittent fasting for weight loss, to create the necessary conditions for your body to tap into its vast fat reserves for energy. This transition from a sugar-burning to a fat-burning state is a profound shift that has incredible benefits for your health. When your body starts breaking down stored fats, it is engaging in a process called lipolysis. The fatty acids released during this process are transported to the liver. Here, the liver performs another incredible feat. It converts these fatty acids into powerful energy molecules called ketones. These ketones are then released into your bloodstream, providing a clean and highly efficient alternative fuel source for your entire body, including your brain, which is a significant consumer of energy. This process is what leads to the state of mild ketosis, a highly desirable metabolic state for fat loss. By consistently practicing intermittent fasting, you are essentially training your body to become more metabolically flexible. This means your body becomes incredibly efficient at switching between fuel sources using glucose when it is available, and effortlessly shifting to burning fat and ketones when it is not. This flexibility is a hallmark of a healthy, resilient metabolism. Instead of experiencing energy crashes and sugar cravings when you miss a meal, your body learns to smoothly transition to its internal fat stores. This not only leads to sustainable fat loss, but also provides a more stable and consistent supply of energy throughout the day, eliminating the dramatic peaks and troughs associated with a high-carbohydrate diet. To better understand the powerful changes occurring inside you, it helps to look at a simplified timeline of what happens as the hours of your fast tick by. The process is a gradual and elegant cascade of metabolic events, each building upon the last to create an optimal fat-burning environment. In the first few hours after your last meal, from hour 0 to about hour 4, your body is in what is known as the fed state. During this time, it is actively digesting the food you consumed, your blood sugar is elevated, and insulin is hard at work moving that glucose into your cells for energy. This is a state of energy storage where fat burning is effectively switched off. As you move beyond the 4-hour mark and into the 4 to 12-hour window, you enter the early fasting phase. Your body has finished digesting your last meal, and your blood sugar levels begin to fall and stabilize. In response, your insulin levels start to drop significantly. This decline in insulin is the first critical signal to your body that the time for storing energy is over, and the time for using stored energy is about to begin. Your body begins to deplete the glycogen stored in your liver to maintain stable blood sugar levels. While fat burning has not yet kicked into high gear, the necessary hormonal groundwork is being laid for the metabolic switch to occur. The real fat-burning action begins to ramp up once you cross the 12-hour threshold. From hour 12 to hour 16 of your fast, your liver's glycogen stores are becoming significantly depleted. With its primary backup fuel running low, your body has no choice but to increase its reliance on stored body fat. The process of lipolysis, the breakdown of fat, accelerates dramatically during this window. This is why the 16-8 method is so effective. Pushing your fast to 16 hours ensures that you spend a meaningful amount of time in this heightened fat-burning state every single day, which compounds over time to produce significant and visible results in your body composition. If you extend your fast beyond the 16-hour mark, the benefits continue to amplify. Once you are in this extended fasted state, your liver's production of ketones begins to increase substantially. Your body becomes more proficient at using these ketones for fuel, and you enter a deeper state of ketosis. This is where many people report experiencing enhanced mental clarity, reduced hunger, and a steady stream of clean energy. This timeline clearly illustrates why fasting for at least 14 to 16 hours is so crucial for maximizing fat loss. It gives your body the necessary time to burn through its sugar reserves and fully activate the powerful metabolic machinery that turns stored fat into usable energy. Now that we have explored how fasting flips the metabolic switch, let's dive deeper into the powerful state it leads to: ketosis. In simple terms, ketosis is a natural metabolic state that occurs when your body has very limited access to its preferred fuel, glucose from carbohydrates. When this happens, your body becomes an incredibly efficient fat-burning machine. It turns to its fat reserves, breaks them down in the liver, and produces molecules called ketones. These ketones are not just a backup fuel, they are a premium, high-octane energy source that can power both your body and your brain with remarkable efficiency. This is the ultimate goal for anyone serious about shedding body fat and enhancing their metabolic health. Intermittent fasting is an excellent way to dip your toes into ketosis, as it naturally depletes your glucose stores and encourages your body to start producing ketones during the later hours of your fast. However, the state of ketosis achieved through a 16-hour fast is typically mild and temporary. To fully leverage the benefits, many people pair fasting with a ketogenic diet, which keeps carbohydrate intake extremely low around the clock. This combination ensures that even during your eating window, your body remains in a fat-burning, ketone-producing state. This creates a powerful synergistic effect where your metabolism is optimized for fat loss 24/7, not just during your fasting hours. Achieving this state offers more than just accelerated fat loss. Many people who enter ketosis report a significant increase in mental clarity and focus, often referred to as keto clarity. This is because ketones are a very clean and stable fuel source for the brain, unlike glucose, which can cause energy spikes and crashes. Furthermore, being in ketosis can dramatically reduce hunger and cravings. Ketones have a natural appetite-suppressing effect, which makes it much easier to stick to your fasting window and avoid mindless snacking. This creates a positive feedback loop. Fasting helps you get into ketosis, and ketosis helps you fast more easily, all while your body burns fat for fuel. The beauty of ketosis lies in its ability to retrain your body's entire operating system. It teaches your metabolism to become incredibly flexible and efficient at using its most abundant energy source, stored body fat. Instead of constantly relying on the next meal for a quick hit of sugar, your body learns to look inward, tapping into its own reserves for a steady and reliable stream of energy. This metabolic reprogramming is the key to breaking free from the cycle of energy slumps and sugar dependency, paving the way for sustainable weight management and a profound sense of vitality that radiates from within. It is a fundamental shift from being a sugar burner to becoming a fat-adapted machine. After spending 16 or more hours in a fasted, fat-burning state, your body is incredibly sensitive to the nutrients you introduce first. This makes your first meal, the one that breaks your fast, arguably the most important meal of the day. How you choose to break your fast can either extend the benefits you have worked so hard to achieve, or it can abruptly halt your progress and send your body right back into sugar-burning, fat-storing mode. The wrong choice can cause a dramatic spike in your blood sugar and insulin levels, effectively slamming the brakes on fat burning and kicking you straight out of that precious state of ketosis you have cultivated. To maintain your metabolic momentum, it is absolutely essential to break your fast with a meal that is low in carbohydrates and rich in healthy fats, high-quality protein, and fiber. This combination provides your body with the nutrients it needs without triggering a massive insulin response. Healthy fats and protein are digested more slowly, providing a steady release of energy and promoting satiety, which helps you feel full and satisfied. Fiber-rich greens support a healthy gut microbiome and help to further stabilize blood sugar. This gentle reintroduction of food allows your body to smoothly transition from a fasted state to a fed state while keeping fat burning as a priority. So, what does an ideal fast-breaking meal look like? Think of whole, unprocessed foods. A plate with a couple of scrambled eggs cooked in butter, served alongside sliced avocado and a handful of spinach sautéed with olive oil, is a perfect example. Another excellent option would be a grilled salmon fillet with a side of steamed broccoli, or a large leafy green salad drizzled with a high-quality vinaigrette. Even a simple bowl of bone broth or a low-carb vegetable soup can be a great way to gently reawaken your digestive system. Nuts and seeds like almonds or chia seeds are also good choices in moderation due to their healthy fat and fiber content. Just as important as knowing what to eat is knowing what to avoid. Breaking your fast with foods high in sugar or refined carbohydrates is the fastest way to sabotage your results. This means you should steer clear of items like bread, pasta, pastries, sugary cereals, fruit juices, and any processed snacks. These foods are rapidly digested into sugar, causing a significant insulin spike that shuts down fat oxidation and ketone production almost instantly. This can lead to an energy crash, renewed cravings, and a frustrating feeling that your fasting efforts were wasted. By being mindful and strategic with your first meal, you ensure that every fast contributes positively to your long-term fat loss goals. Now we arrive at the core of this powerful strategy, where we combine two incredible metabolic tools to create an unstoppable force for fat loss. This is where we unite intermittent fasting with the ketogenic diet, creating the most effective 1-2 punch for incinerating stored body fat. If intermittent fasting is the timing strategy that opens the door to fat burning, then the keto diet is the nutritional strategy that keeps that door wide open all day long. By implementing them together, you are not just giving your body a brief window to burn fat, you are fundamentally reprogramming your entire metabolism to prioritize fat as its primary preferred source of fuel around the clock, creating a truly optimized internal environment. Let's first define the keto diet on its own. The ketogenic diet is a very low carbohydrate, high fat, and moderate protein nutritional approach. Its primary goal is to shift your body into a sustained state of ketosis, the metabolic state we have discussed where you are producing and using ketones for energy. By drastically reducing your carbohydrate intake, you deprive your body of its usual go-to fuel, glucose. This forces your system to adapt and become incredibly efficient at converting dietary fat, and more importantly, your own stored body fat, into a constant supply of clean and stable energy. It is a powerful way to become what we call fat adapted. Think of the relationship between these two protocols like this. Intermittent fasting acts as the accelerator, while the keto diet acts as the cruise control for fat burning. The fasting period each day efficiently depletes your glycogen stores and pushes your body into a fat-burning state, ramping up ketone production. Then, when you break your fast with a well-formulated ketogenic meal, you are providing your body with the exact fuel, healthy fats and proteins, that it needs to stay in that fat-burning ketogenic state. You are essentially telling your body, there's no sugar coming, so keep burning fat, even while you are eating. This powerful combination creates a seamless metabolic state where your body is consistently in fat-burning mode. You are no longer experiencing the metabolic whiplash of switching between burning sugar and burning fat. Instead, you are maintaining a steady, efficient, fat-fueled engine. This synergy is what makes the combination of IF and keto so much more effective than either strategy practiced on its own. It is a comprehensive approach that addresses both when you eat and what you eat, aligning every aspect of your lifestyle toward the singular goal of achieving effortless and sustainable fat loss, transforming your body from the inside out. When you combine the strategic timing of intermittent fasting with the precise fuel selection of the keto diet, you unlock a host of synergistic benefits that go far beyond what either method can offer alone. This powerful pairing creates a metabolic environment where fat loss becomes faster and more sustainable. The primary reason for this is the continuous state of low insulin. Intermittent fasting lowers your insulin for 16 hours, and the keto diet keeps your insulin levels low during your 8-hour eating window. This constant state of low insulin sends a powerful and uninterrupted signal to your body to release and burn stored fat, accelerating your progress significantly. This synergy also leads to a remarkable stabilization of your energy levels. The roller coaster of energy spikes and crashes, which is so common with carbohydrate-heavy diets, becomes a thing of the past. When your body is fat adapted, it has a virtually limitless supply of fuel from your stored fat, providing a smooth, steady stream of energy throughout the day. This means no more mid-afternoon slumps or desperate searches for a sugary snack. Instead, you experience consistent vitality and stamina, allowing you to power through your workouts and daily tasks with ease. This stable energy is a direct result of your body running on a cleaner, more efficient fuel source. Furthermore, this combination is a game changer for your mental performance. The brain loves ketones. Many people report that once they become fat adapted, they experience a profound sense of mental clarity, heightened focus, and improved cognitive function. This is because ketones provide a more stable and efficient energy source for brain cells than glucose does. The mental fog that often accompanies a high-carb lifestyle lifts, replaced by a sharp and resilient mind. Combining IF with keto ensures your brain has a constant supply of this premium fuel, helping you stay productive, creative, and mentally sharp throughout your entire day. Perhaps one of the most practical benefits of this powerful duo is the significant reduction in hunger and cravings. Both fasting and ketosis are known to have appetite-suppressing effects. Fasting helps regulate the hunger hormone ghrelin, while ketones themselves help to promote a feeling of fullness. When you combine them, you create a powerful effect that makes sticking to your plan almost effortless. You will find that you are no longer constantly thinking about your next meal. This newfound freedom from cravings empowers you to take control of your eating habits, making your fat loss journey feel less like a struggle and more like a natural and sustainable lifestyle. To successfully implement this powerhouse combination, it is essential to understand the macronutrient composition of a ketogenic diet. The goal is to restructure your calorie sources to encourage ketone production. A typical ketogenic macro breakdown is approximately 70% of your daily calories from healthy fats, 25% from moderate protein, and a very small 5% from carbohydrates. For most people, this means keeping your net carbohydrate intake under 50 grams per day, and often closer to 20 grams for the best results. This strict limitation on carbs is non-negotiable, as it is the key that unlocks the door to a sustained ketogenic state, turning your body into a fat-burning machine. Building your meals around high-quality, healthy fats is the cornerstone of the keto diet. These fats will become your primary source of energy, so choosing the right ones is crucial. Excellent sources include avocados, olive oil, coconut oil, MCT oil, grass-fed butter, and ghee. Nuts and seeds such as almonds, macadamia nuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds are also fantastic additions, providing both healthy fats and valuable fiber. Incorporating these foods into every meal will ensure you feel satiated and provide your body with the raw materials it needs to produce ketones and fuel your day with clean, long-lasting energy. Protein is the next essential component, vital for preserving lean muscle mass, supporting cellular repair, and contributing to satiety. It is important to aim for moderate, not excessive protein intake, as too much protein can be converted into glucose in a process called gluconeogenesis, which could potentially kick you out of ketosis. Focus on high-quality sources like fatty cuts of grass-fed meat, poultry, especially dark meat, fatty fish like salmon and sardines, and whole eggs. These foods provide not only protein, but also additional healthy fats, making them perfect staples for your ketogenic plates and ensuring your body composition improves. Finally, your carbohydrate intake should come almost exclusively from low-glycemic, non-starchy vegetables. These vegetables are packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber, which are crucial for digestive health and overall well-being. Excellent choices include leafy greens like spinach and kale, as well as broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, bell peppers, and asparagus. In addition to these core food groups, you can also enjoy full-fat dairy like cheese and heavy cream in moderation, as well as unsweetened plant-based milks like almond or coconut milk. By stocking your kitchen with these whole, nutrient-dense, keto-friendly foods, you set yourself up for delicious meals and incredible fat loss success. To truly harness the power of this metabolic state, you will want to help your body transition into ketosis as quickly and efficiently as possible. The single most important action you can take is to be aggressive with your carbohydrate restriction from day one. This means cutting your net carbohydrate intake down to a very low level, typically between 20 to 50 grams per day. This drastic reduction is the primary signal that forces your body to abandon its reliance on glucose and start searching for an alternative fuel. By strictly limiting carbs, you rapidly deplete your liver's glycogen stores, which is the essential prerequisite for your liver to begin producing ketones in meaningful amounts. This is not a time for gradual reduction. A swift and decisive cut is your fastest route. Building upon your carbohydrate restriction, consistently practicing intermittent fasting is a powerful accelerator for entering ketosis. Committing to a daily fasting window, such as the 16-8 method or even extending it to an 18-6 protocol, significantly speeds up the depletion of your glycogen reserves. Each hour you spend in a fasted state is an hour your body is inching closer to flipping that metabolic switch. The fasting period gives your body an uninterrupted block of time to lower insulin and ramp up fat-burning processes. When you combine this with a very low-carb intake during your eating window, you create a powerful 24-hour cycle that relentlessly pushes your body toward a ketogenic state, making the transition much faster than with diet alone. Another highly effective strategy to expedite your entry into ketosis is to incorporate fasted training into your routine. When you perform exercise in a fasted state, particularly before you break your fast for the day, your body's glycogen stores are already low. This forces your system to tap directly into your stored body fat to fuel your workout. Engaging in resistance training or even light to moderate cardiovascular exercise during this time can significantly increase the rate of fat oxidation and encourage your liver to ramp up ketone production more quickly. This not only speeds up your adaptation process but also enhances the fat-burning effects of your workout, giving you more metabolic bang for your buck. Finally, you must make hydration a top priority, with a special focus on electrolytes. As your body sheds its glycogen stores, it also releases a significant amount of water, as glycogen is stored with water molecules. This process can flush out crucial electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. An imbalance in these minerals can lead to symptoms often referred to as the keto flu, such as headaches, fatigue, and muscle cramps. Actively replenishing these electrolytes by adding salt to your food, drinking bone broth, or supplementing if necessary, will not only help you feel better, but will also support optimal cellular function, which is essential for a smooth and rapid transition into a stable state of ketosis. Once you have successfully entered ketosis, your focus must shift to maintaining this highly beneficial metabolic state. One of the most common pitfalls that can knock you out of ketosis is mindless snacking between meals. It is crucial to understand that every time you eat, no matter how small the bite, you stimulate an insulin response. Even a keto-friendly snack can cause a small rise in insulin, which can temporarily pause fat burning and ketone production. To stay firmly in a fat-adapted state, it is best to stick to your main well-formulated meals within your eating window. This practice helps keep your insulin levels as low and stable as possible, allowing for uninterrupted fat oxidation throughout the day. Prioritizing high-quality sleep is another non-negotiable habit for staying in ketosis. Poor sleep or chronic sleep deprivation can have a detrimental effect on your hormonal balance, particularly by increasing the stress hormone cortisol. Elevated cortisol levels can work against your goals by promoting insulin resistance and stimulating your liver to produce more glucose through gluconeogenesis, even when you are not eating carbs. This can make it significantly harder to maintain deep ketosis. Aiming for 7 to 9 hours of quality, uninterrupted sleep per night is essential for keeping cortisol in check and supporting the hormonal environment that allows ketosis to thrive. In addition to your diet and sleep, managing your overall stress levels plays a significant role in your ketogenic success. Just like poor sleep, chronic psychological or emotional stress also leads to elevated cortisol. This stress hormone can increase your cravings for comfort foods, which are often high in carbohydrates, and can directly interfere with your body's ability to produce and utilize ketones effectively. Incorporating stress management techniques into your daily routine, such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, light yoga, or simply spending time in nature, can help lower cortisol levels and create a more favorable internal environment for maintaining ketosis. By consistently applying these principles, cutting carbs hard, fasting daily, training in a fasted state, hydrating with electrolytes, avoiding snacks, and prioritizing sleep and stress management, you are doing more than just losing weight. You are systematically training your body to become a fat-adapted machine. This means your body no longer just tolerates using fat for fuel, it prefers it. This metabolic adaptation is the ultimate goal, leading to a state where using your own stored fat as your primary energy source becomes your body's default setting, resulting in effortless energy, mental clarity, and sustainable, long-term fat loss. You do not have to rely solely on anecdotal stories or my personal endorsement to believe in the power of these strategies. The scientific community has been rigorously studying these protocols for years, and the evidence is compelling. When we look specifically at intermittent fasting, a wealth of research confirms its profound benefits for weight management and overall health. A comprehensive review published in the esteemed journal Obesity Reviews analyzed numerous studies on the topic. The researchers concluded that intermittent fasting consistently leads to significant reductions in body weight, body fat, and waist circumference across diverse populations. This is not just water weight, it is real, tangible fat loss driven by fundamental metabolic shifts. The benefits observed in scientific literature extend far beyond simple weight reduction on the scale. The same studies consistently highlight marked improvements in key metabolic markers that are crucial for long-term health. For instance, research repeatedly shows that intermittent fasting improves insulin sensitivity, which is the ability of your cells to respond to insulin effectively. This is a critical factor in preventing type 2 diabetes and managing blood sugar levels. Furthermore, studies document lower levels of systemic inflammation and oxidative stress in individuals practicing IF, which are underlying factors in many chronic diseases. This demonstrates that fasting is not just a tool for fat loss, but a powerful intervention for enhancing your body's overall resilience and health. One of the most exciting areas of research involves the concept of cellular repair, or autophagy, which we touched on earlier. Scientific investigations, including groundbreaking work that led to a Nobel Prize, have shown that fasting is one of the most potent ways to stimulate this critical process. During the fasted state, your body initiates this cellular housekeeping, clearing out damaged cells and old proteins to make way for new, healthy ones. This process is linked to improved longevity and a reduced risk of neurodegenerative diseases. By practicing intermittent fasting, you are actively promoting rejuvenation at a cellular level, a benefit that is difficult to achieve through diet alone. Moreover, a significant concern with many weight loss plans is the preservation of lean muscle mass. Here again, the science behind intermittent fasting is incredibly encouraging. As we have discussed, fasting naturally boosts the production of human growth hormone. Studies have shown that these elevated HGH levels help to protect your precious muscle tissue, even while you are in a calorie deficit and actively losing fat. This means you are more likely to improve your body composition, reducing fat while keeping muscle, which is the ultimate goal for a strong, lean, and healthy physique. The science is clear. IF works with your body's hormones to create an optimal state for effective and sustainable fat loss. The scientific validation does not stop with fasting. The ketogenic diet has also been the subject of extensive research, which consistently supports its efficacy for fat loss and metabolic health. A key study published in the journal Nutrition and Metabolism provided deep insight into why keto is so effective. The research demonstrated that a very low-carbohydrate, ketogenic diet significantly improves the body's ability to oxidize or burn fat for energy. This adaptation allows individuals to tap into their stored body fat more efficiently, promoting a sustainable and often accelerated rate of fat loss compared to traditional low-fat diets, which can sometimes hinder the body's fat-burning capabilities. Beyond just burning more fat, research highlights the ketogenic diet's powerful effect on appetite regulation, which is a critical factor for long-term success. The ketones produced by the body have a natural appetite-suppressing effect, and the high-fat nature of the diet promotes a profound sense of satiety. This is backed by studies showing that individuals on a ketogenic diet often spontaneously reduce their calorie intake without feeling deprived or hungry. This makes it a much more sustainable approach for many people, as it eliminates the constant battle against cravings and hunger that derails so many other weight loss efforts, making adherence feel more natural and less like a chore. When you combine the two protocols, the scientific evidence suggests a powerful synergistic effect. The ketogenic diet keeps your body in a fat-burning state during your eating window, while intermittent fasting extends this state for many more hours of the day. This combination creates an environment of consistently low insulin levels, which is the master switch for fat loss. Research continually points to improved insulin sensitivity as a primary benefit of this combined approach. This enhanced sensitivity means your body becomes incredibly efficient at managing energy, reducing fat storage, and protecting you against the metabolic dysfunction that underlies many modern health issues. Ultimately, the science confirms that the partnership between intermittent fasting and the keto diet is a formidable strategy for transforming your body and health. Together, they work to lower inflammation, enhance energy levels by providing a steadier fuel source, and promote significant fat loss while preserving the lean muscle mass that is so vital for a healthy metabolism. The evidence is not just in individual testimonials but is firmly rooted in peer-reviewed scientific literature. This is not a fad. It is a physiologically sound approach that leverages your body's own innate mechanisms to help you achieve profound and lasting results, creating a leaner, more energetic, and healthier version of yourself. We have covered a tremendous amount of ground together, delving deep into the science of how intermittent fasting and the ketogenic diet can synergistically transform your body into a highly efficient, fat-burning machine. Now, it is time to bring it all together and provide you with a clear, actionable blueprint to get started on this journey today. The first step is the simplest yet most crucial: pick your fasting window. The 16-8 method is a fantastic and sustainable starting point for nearly everyone. Decide on the 8-hour block of time that best fits your daily routine and commit to it. This simple act of scheduling your meals provides the foundational structure upon which all other progress will be built. Your next mission is to prepare your environment for success. This means performing a clean sweep of your pantry and refrigerator. It is time to say goodbye to the high-sugar, highly processed foods and refined carbohydrates. Ditch the bread, pasta, sugary cereals, processed snacks, and sweetened beverages. This act is not about deprivation, it is about making space for nourishment. By removing the temptations, you make it infinitely easier to stick to your plan. This kitchen reset is a powerful symbolic act that signals your commitment. Once you have cleared out the old, it is time to bring in the new. Stock your kitchen with an abundance of clean, whole, keto-friendly foods. Fill your shopping cart with vibrant, non-starchy vegetables like spinach, broccoli, and avocados. Choose high-quality protein sources like grass-fed meat, wild-caught fatty fish, and pasture-raised eggs. Embrace healthy fats like extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, and butter. Having these delicious and nourishing foods readily available makes meal planning simple. Consider batch cooking some of your staple meals on the weekend. Finally, and most importantly, remember that this is a lifestyle, not a quick fix or a crash diet. The first week can be the most challenging as your body adapts. You might experience some temporary fatigue or cravings. This is normal. Stay consistent, trust the process, and push through. After that initial period, your body will adapt, and you will begin to experience the incredible benefits of steady energy, mental clarity, and effortless fat loss. This journey is about showing up for yourself every single day.